Hello, good morning. It probably isn't morning whenever you're watching this, or maybe it is, who knows? But right now it is Sunday morning, January 8th, 2023. Welcome to another week of coffee chats that I kind of left on the back burner again because life got in the way. But hello, we're here. I've got a really large cup of coffee today because, my goodness, I have been so exhausted recently because I've been going. And this past weekend, I've finally gotten a chance to kind of decompress. And my body's like, no, we want to sleep. We want to sleep the whole day away. And that's not happening. I took a nap yesterday for like an hour and a half. And I was like, wow, I feel very unproductive. But you know what? I don't mind being unproductive. I sat all day and diamond painted yesterday, which we're going to talk about. But first, let's do introductions. Hi, my name is Em. Welcome to Dawning with Diamonds. If you are new here, starting this week, hopefully, now that I kind of have a set way that I feel like I'm going to be able to do this, I do a week-long set of little vlogs compiled into one video that used to be called Bedside Chats, and I will link that playlist down in the description so you guys can take a look at that as well. The girl I was in those bedside chats is starkly different from the woman I am now. I mean, all credit to myself in the earlier half of 2022, but man, how do I want to word this? It's really insane how a short amount of time can really change you. It really is. But you are more than welcome to watch all that. That is still my life. Or that was my life, at one point. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, so these are little daily vlogs. So they're about 15 to 20 minutes every day. Depending, I might have more to talk about, which will make it like a half-hour long video, which in that case, it might as well be its own video. You know what I mean? But it won't. Anyway, so yeah. And you'll also notice that I tend to get off track a lot. My brain goes like 10,000 miles an hour, and I have a lot of thoughts that I want to say, which kind of supersede. I don't know if that's a word. I'm an English major. See, this is what I'm talking about. So that thought will take precedent over the other thoughts that I'm currently talking about. So there might be a lot of like jumping around and disorganization and chaos. I am a Gemini, so apparently I live for chaos, which is fine, I guess. I've been very into like astrology lately, and like, because I feel like that gives me a sense of identity. Like, it might all just be hocus pocus, but who knows, you know? Like, sometimes I look at my chart, because you have a natal chart. Everybody does, and you can get it for free and see what your rising sign and your moon sign is. It's very interesting. It really is. But it's so fascinating to see how like facets of my personality integrate into that natal chart. It's very interesting. And I'm like, if astrology isn't real, then tell me why this fits so perfectly. But yeah, so that's just something that I've been perusing lately and finding interesting and fascinating. But I hope you are all having a wonderful start to your 2023. I sound congested because I am. I'm always congested. It's this wacky weather. It is this wacky weather. I don't know what's going on. Some days it's really warm. Other days it's freezing. I also tend to be more congested in the morning. I don't really know why, but I do. I tend to have a little bit more congestion. I've also been like sick forever. I was trying to think of a word other than sick, and I don't know why I was trying to do that. But anyway, I had the flu really, really bad in the beginning of December, right before finals week. I think I might have talked about this in my first coffee chat back. I don't know. I don't know if I had just been getting over being sick or if that was before I got sick. So if I have talked about this before, I'm so sorry, but if I haven't, I'm going to talk about it now. So I got so sick in the beginning of December. I had 103 fever. It was so bad. I was worried it might have been COVID because I got sick the week before finals week at school, which would have been like, I'm so happy I got sick when I did and not the week after, because that would have been a nightmare and I don't know how I would have gone about taking my finals or passing my, I would have passed my classes. I'm not worried about that. I did very well this semester and which is shocking. We'll get into that. Again, jumping all over the place. Gonna take a sip of this. Yes, I was sick. This is how it's gonna be, folks. I'm so sorry. But I hope you'll bear with me. 7 minutes into this video, feel free to take out whatever it is you're working on. And, listen to me ramble on about things if you'd like. Yes. So back to what I was saying. My goodness. Editing Emily is sitting there right now on iMovie being like, my God, get to the point. So I was sick for a long time. Tested negative for that 2020 virus that's still going around, which was good. So we figured I must have just had the flu, so we kind of just let it ride out. And then for weeks afterwards, I was still sick. I felt better, but I was coughing and sniffling and sneezing. So I ended up going to urgent care because I was like, what is going on? Because I suddenly felt like not well again. And I was like, ooh, maybe I have a viral infection going on here now that segued from the flu. So it turns out, yes, I had a sinus infection, which apparently is very common to occur after flu-like viruses. So I was given antibiotics for that. And after the antibiotic period, I was cleared up, good to go, feeling okay. And then everybody else started coming into where I work sick. So I work at my school, which is very convenient for going to school. And everybody was coming in sick. And I was like, I just got over being sick. Please do not get me sick again. But it seems like whatever I had, I'm immune to everything else. But all I have as a result of everybody else being sick around me is this stuffy nose that just won't go away. And occasionally I might go like once. I might cough like once. But I don't know if that's due to the sick people around me or if that's due to the weather. I don't know how weather is around where you guys are, but here in lovely New York, it is 60 degrees one day and then a staggering 30 degrees the next day, which makes my body so confused. And it's like, I don't know, I can't adapt. I'm like, so it just sniffles and my nostrils just get all inflamed. So yeah, it's a great time. Global warming is real. So that was the end of December. My holiday was fantastic. I feel so blessed. I'm ridiculously spoiled and I am fully aware of it. I don't take it I used to take it for granted, but I don't take it for granted anymore. Like my family is ridiculous when it comes to gift giving. It's so ridiculous. Like, it was a great Christmas, but it was great not because of the gifts, but because of the people that I am lucky enough to be able to spend it with. This was the first Christmas without both of my grandparents, which was really strange because last Christmas, my grandfather spent Christmas with us, with my dad. I was over there Christmas Eve last Christmas. My parents are divorced. And my grandfather had lost heat in his home, so he was staying with us because we didn't want him sitting by himself in, you know, really cold weather. Weather wasn't as wacky last December. And so it was very strange. Just not having them around for holidays was so weird. But we pushed through, and we had a great holiday, which is what they would have wanted. And yeah, I just felt very, very blessed. I couldn't believe the amount of ridiculous gifts that I was given, that I was kind of like, why? It's like, thank you, but wow. A lot of stuff I did need, which was great, which was nice. You know, it wasn't stuff that that's gonna sit and not be used, which is the good thing about getting older during Christmas time, is you ask for things that you actually need and will use, as opposed to like little tchotchkes that are gonna sit being untouched for forever. So yes, and I would love to hear how your holiday was down in the comments below, whether or not you celebrate Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, none of the above. I would love to know how your holiday season was, because I know that the holidays, they're actually running a vacuum right now. I apologize. If you hear the vacuum running, which I hope you don't, but I can, which means you can. So, apologies for that. Of course they do this now, of course. But anyway, I know the holidays can be really difficult for a lot of people. It was hard for me this year. Usually the wintertime is rough for me to begin with. But I was okay. I was okay this past holiday, which is like really surprising. And I don't know if that has to do with me like being able to cope with a lot of things more, or because I'm trying to distract myself by doing things, which it could be a mix of both. So as far as 2023 goes, my New Year's resolution is to diamond paint more, which we will talk about today. I'm so excited. And to live more in the present, because I feel like a lot of the time I spend looking at a lot. Okay. Strike that. Let's go back. I feel like a lot of my free time, I spend looking at my phone, whether that's on TikTok, going on Instagram, going on Facebook. I don't really use Facebook, but I like to go on like the diamond painting groups and like see what people are up to and like what people are working on. But yeah, I spend too much time doing that. I scroll through TikTok for a while. I could sit there all day, which is really bad. And what's so funny is I used to really not be a huge fan of TikTok. I just thought that it was such a time waster and it didn't make sense to me. And now here I am scrolling on TikTok because I've become the thing that I never thought I would become. But yeah, and just kind of living in the present moment a little more, and focusing a lot on, you know, self-care and doing things for myself and slowing down and not always needing to feel like I need a distraction, because that's what TikTok is, or any of these platforms really. It's a distraction from, you know, how we feel in everyday life. And so I've decided that I'm going to feel my feelings this year and ride them out and take care of myself. So that's really important for me this year. Another really important thing is to make more content for YouTube. because I love this community so much. You guys are great. I'd love to find a time to go live. Perhaps. You know why I don't? I'll tell you why. It's because I get nervous. I get nervous. I am a performer. I can go on stage and perform, but when it comes to doing things as myself, I'm like, oh God. I'm like, I don't want to do that. So I get really nervous, and that's why. And I know I shouldn't be, because you all are so lovely, and when I was on Bev B's live, hi Bev, if you're watching, by the way, it was so much fun. And I keep saying that, like, oh, I gotta do that. But my own insecurities are getting in the way, which is something I have to work on. But anyway, let's talk about diamond painting, since we're already like 16 minutes into this video. So I have created a list of diamond paintings that I want to get to this year. And I feel like that works better than kind of just like winging it. And I'm like, all right, I'll, see how long this kit will take me and then go from there. So I have like goals of when I want to finish each kit. Some of them might be like unrealistic, but we'll see. We'll see. I used to be able to kind of be speedy and get through kits rather quickly. Gosh, that darn vacuum. I'm sorry. So I'm currently working on Mask of Love from Diamond Art Club, and oh my goodness, and Josephine Wall. This is a Josephine Wall kit. This is an absolutely stunning kit. I can't even fit the whole thing in here to show you guys, so I'm gonna like cover my face for a second. There we go. Like, oh my goodness, the colors, incredible. And I wanted to work on that. I actually asked for my mom's opinion, because I was either gonna work on this Josephine Wall or the mystery Josephine Wall kit, which I'm also obsessed with, if you know the image. No spoilers here, but I'm obsessed with the image of it. And my mom voted for this one, and I was like, you know what? It's kind of fitting, because if you know anything about me, I am a Broadway nerd, which makes sense considering I'm also a musical theater performer on occasion. So it reminds me so much of Phantom of the Opera, and it's closing on Broadway next month, which makes me very upset because I never got the chance to see it. The 30 years it was run, you know why? Because I just never really had an interest. There were always other Broadway shows that were more appealing to me. But now that it's closing, I was like, oh, well, I would love to go see it. Like, let me just take a look at ticket prices. They bumped up those ticket prices because they knew that people were going to be flocking into that theater to see that show before it closed. And man, I was really disappointed upon seeing that mezzanine seats were like $300 a ticket. I'm like, that's just not happening. I'm sorry. It's too expensive. So that makes me very sad. But, yeah. And so I wanted to do that diamond painting and like an homage to it. What else do we have? I have like a whole list of diamond paintings specifically for Mermaids and Magic, the event happening in March, because y'all, I don't know if you know, I'm obsessed with mermaids. I have a lot of mermaid kits, and I like wrote out all my mermaid kits, and I'm like, oh, I want to get to all these in 2023 for the event, and that's not gonna happen. There's too many. I don't know if you know, but I don't know if I even told you guys this, but I got a mermaid tattoo last year in the fall. So more like in October, I believe I got this tattoo. Maybe, yeah, beginning of October. And it's gorgeous, and I'm obsessed with it. It's on my leg, so I don't really want to pull my leg up to show you, but it's there. Trust me. So yeah, I wrote out a whole list of diamond paintings I want to get to, and how long I think it's going to take me to work on it. Work on that painting. I believe that this one's going to take me to the end of the month. if not a little bit beyond, because this is such a huge painting. I actually did a lot in the couple of days that I have been like dedicating to it. I did almost 2 rows, which is a lot, I feel like, in the short amount of time that I've had this kit up. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see. It's a 70 by 90 diamond painting, so it's not tiny. But the confetti isn't really insane yet. But I love it. I'm also trying to branch out to different companies this year. You guys know I have a lot of Diamond Art Club. Most of my stash is Diamond Art Club. And I really would love to branch out to different companies, but at the same time, your girls gotta save money because we're graduating college in the fall of this year. And I have very little money saved to get out of my house, which is a goal of mine. Maybe not this year, but next year would be great. And that can't happen unless I save a little money. So yeah, buying new paintings is kind of like, oh, should budget them. That's the thing. And I'm not really. So like recently in a D-stash from the second mystery box that Diamond Art Club came out with on Christmas, I snagged what's the artist's name? I want to say Stefan Gustavo, but I'm not entirely sure. Scott Gustafsson. Scott Gustafsson. Scott Gustafsson. My goodness. But yes, I snagged this one off a D-stash because I saw the image and I was like, yeah, I need that. So, sorry, and this came in the mail yesterday, and my mom was like, oh, Emily, and I was like, I can't help it. It's really bad. I just can't help it. And I'm also waiting on my first Jaded Gem Shop that I ordered back in November. So I'm still waiting on that to ship, which I'm so excited about. More mermaids. So that's another huge kit. I ordered that in a really huge size. I can't wait to see that. I'm very excited about that. And once that comes too, my mom's gonna be like, what are you doing? I'm gonna be like, I ordered this like a while ago, I promise. But yeah, so that is kind of catching you guys up on what's been going on. Oh, one more thing before I clock out of this video for the day. Wow, clock out. I'm speaking like I'm at my job. I hate that. Before I end this section of the vlog for today, because we're already kind of running long, which I kind of figured would happen since we're catching up. I started rehearsals for the show that I was cast in back in November. I'm so excited. It's gonna be so much fun. I'm definitely rusty. I'm like, the problem is too, the director is such a sweetheart. Oh my goodness, I love her to death. But the other people that she cast in this show all know each other and know her, and I'm kind of like the black sheep. I don't really know them that well, so I feel a little awkward. And I feel like my acting chops are a little bit rusty, because with Stephen Sondheim music, which is what we're singing in this show, it's a lot of acting through song, which should be musical theater in general. Like, you always act through your songs. But with his music, it really is like monologues set to music. So I'm trying to like bring back all my acting training that I've kind of let slip out of my head a little bit, but I'm getting there and I'm very excited about it. We were supposed to have rehearsals both tomorrow and Tuesday, but our musical director unfortunately came down with the 2020 virus. So we have off for the next 2 days. Wednesday, we're starting back up again. But yeah, it's been incredible. I hope to be able to share a little bit of that type of stuff with you if you guys are open to that. Especially as we get to tech and dress rehearsals. I would love to like kind of take you guys backstage maybe, or like show you like a day in my life doing that. I think that'd be fun. So we'll see what happens. I might get like nervous about doing that too, but who knows. Just trying to step out of my comfort zone a little bit. But anyway, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna stop here because we're at almost 26 minutes. And this is gonna be a long vlog this week. But I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Hello, it is Tuesday, January 10th. Editing Emily, correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't actually know. All my days are mixed up. I decided to skip yesterday because I spoke for a very long time on Sunday. So I didn't want to make this too crazy long because who knows how much I'm actually going to have to talk about this week. And it turned out not much happened yesterday. So it is what it is. I have tea today, chai tea specifically. I'm waiting to drink it because I just made it, so it's still steeping. I'm drinking Victorian chai. Don't exactly know what's in it. It's floral. It smells very floral, but calming, so I'm excited. I actually got this for Christmas. This was one of my Christmas gifts, a little tea, loose tea leaf set, because I've been like kind of into tea lately, which is great. Tea is so much healthier than coffee, I think, right? Correct me if I'm wrong there. But yeah, it smells delicious, so I'm just waiting it to steep a little bit more before I start sipping out of it. And I'm using my Yes, I Really Do Need All of These Books mug because just like my diamond painting collection, my mug collection is kind of, or no, my mug collection is also ridiculous, but my book collection is even more ridiculous. I'm just gonna fix this because we are tilting. It's going down. I'm yelling timber. I just wanted to fix it because it seemed like it wasn't steadying itself well. Also, I got kind of a face on today. Not really. Not much of a face. I've got some eyebrows going on and some mascara and concealer, and that's about it. That's all I did today. But the brows are popping. They're really like, wow, she said brows. And so we're rolling with it today. If I had put on a full face of makeup, the brows wouldn't have been as bold, but they're beautiful. Bold and beautiful is what I love. So yeah, it's been a day of work. I actually just got home from work, and I made myself some ramen noodles, which were delicious. In order to save myself from ingesting too much sodium, I only put like a little bit of the packet in there, and I did not do the soup part. I just had the noodles, and I had a hard-boiled egg in there and some sesame oil, and it was actually pretty good. I threw a little garlic powder in there too. Not bad. I'm not a chef, so I don't really know what I'm doing most of the time, so I just kind of like throw in some fun stuff. So I just had that, and then I made myself the tea, which I actually want to try because I'm very curious. It's from a local tea shop. Let's see, it seems pretty steep, so we're gonna do like, we're tilted again. I didn't think this would be so much of an issue today. We're back. That might happen this entire time, which would be very annoying, so maybe I won't talk for as long today. I wanted to try this, and I didn't get to because my camera arm was slowly falling down. Maybe I should invest in a new one because this one is kind of cheap. Ooh. That is yummy. I'm gonna let it steep a little bit longer though. It's still not exactly fully how I would like it. I like my tea strong. So yeah, so I had a full day of work today, which was fine. I'm training a new hire. I re-merchandised the entire store, which was fun. I've never done that before. But it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. If you've never worked in retail before, merchandising is literally just kind of creating a story with the merchandise. So you're basically putting it out in a way that makes sense and is cohesive and pretty, which is what I did all day today. Luckily, the store that I was working in, there's 2 stores on the campus where I go to school and also work. So I was working at the smaller store, kind of reimagining it and making it look all pretty and stuff. So that was interesting. And I was on my feet all day. So it's really nice to sit down and talk. As far as diamond painting goes, I finished the second row completely because I think on Sunday, when I started this week's coffee chats, I had just started the second row, I think. I hardly did anything yesterday. Did I do this section yesterday? No, I don't think I diamond painted at all yesterday. That's upsetting. Why would I do that to myself? I'm like I'm on a schedule here. Like I gotta stick to it a little bit. If I want to complete the paintings I want to complete this year. That's my goal. That is my goal. So yeah. And I think I talked about starting the washing method. See, I really should watch back what I talk about before I start filming for the day. So yeah, she's coming along beautifully. I'm obsessed with it. I can't wait to start it. I really want to unbox the new mystery kit I got from the other day from the D-Stash. I might do that. Just have a video on the channel. I actually have a few Diamond Art Club kits specifically that I have not opened yet or looked at. One of them was from Black Friday and the other was a Christmas gift. If you guys want to see those, I'll be happy to do it, but I'm not going to do it unless people are like, oh no, I want to see what you got. Because, I don't want to specifically post Diamond Art Club unboxings, like, because I just want variety, but I can't afford to have variety. I mean, I could, but I just keep buying Diamond Art Club paintings, which I want to branch out. It's my New Year's resolution to branch out to new companies, which was also my New Year's resolution last year too. And I did in the beginning of the year before Sugar hit the fan. That's my replacement of SHIT. Before Sugar hit the fan, that year, I was trying to do kits from a bunch of different companies and I was really motivated. And then I lost all motivation and sense of self the last half of the year. But we're back. We're feeling great. And I would really love to branch out to companies. I cannot wait to get my Jaded Gem Shop painting in. We talked about that Sunday, that I know. And I know China is, you know, going through New Year's stuff right now. So that's going to be a little bit of a wait. I'm fully aware of that. So, but when it does come in, I can't wait. I can't wait. I had a list of paintings that I actually wanted to purchase. There's a Bella Safina painting that I would love to try. It looks beautiful. And I believe I have a coupon. What else? There's an Enabler's Outpost kit that I'm like kind of eyeing. But it's all like saving money, man. I want to get down the stash of what I have before purchasing more. And then there was another one. Oh, a Lazy River diamond painting I would love to purchase eventually. So I have my goals. I have my goals and I can't wait because Bella Day Nicole recently purchased Mary's Diamonds, which is huge. Congratulations, Bella Art Day Nicole. I'm so excited to see where they take that company and like I'm just so looking forward to it because I enjoy Mary's Diamonds kits. But I can't wait to see what they bring to it and the changes that'll come from it. That's really exciting. So that would be really interesting to see this year. And what I'll try to do on this channel is like get a kit from them and like show what changed, if things do, who knows. We're falling again. That's gonna be the name of this coffee chats. We're falling and we can't get up. My goodness, why is this happening? Let me know. I've got it pretty tight on here. I've got it very tight on here, actually. My phone ain't that heavy. Stop it. I'm gonna move back. So we're at a whole new angle. Oh man, and I need to wash my hair. These coffee chats are a chance for me to look at how badly I need to wash my hair. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's about like a 6. It's about a 6. Yeah, this bedside chat, this coffee, wow, I'm all out of sorts. This coffee chats is going to be called Help I'm Falling. Because I kind of am. And it just does not want to stay. So if you guys are, or if any of you are content creators on diamond painting YouTube, and have suggestions on, if you have suggestions on camera arms that you use to film your videos, please let me know, because this is getting ridiculous. I don't know why it won't stay. It was fine on Sunday. Hold on, please hold. I think we're good. The camera arm is definitely broken. But I think, at least for the remainder of today's little section of the vlog, it'll be okay. And I think I can make it work for the rest of the week, but I'm definitely gonna need a new camera arm. So if you have suggestions, please let me know. This was really cheap. This was a cheap one. I just need a better one, evidently. But I think I have it okay. Wow, this was all over the place today. Yeah, perfect title for this coffee chat. Help, I'm falling. Because I'm falling. But we're good now, I think. Please stay. I'm only gonna talk for a few more minutes because there isn't much to talk about today. I want to see how this tea is again. Ooh, it's got a little bit of sweetness to it. Ooh. Throw some cream and sugar in there. That'll be delish. Maybe I'll try that next time. Or maybe I'll do that now. That would be great. Okay. So yeah, as far as everything else goes, that's basically it for the day. I fixed the camera arm just to be like, okay, bye. But that's fine, you know, it happens. Whatever. It be what it be. I guess I'll tell you what's coming up. I will probably, hopefully, I don't know if I'll finish the row tonight because there's a lot to do with that row. I'm not doing anything tonight. I don't have homework to do. I don't have anything to do tonight, which is great. Because like I said on Sunday, my rehearsals are canceled because my music director has the 2020 virus. So, we're gonna dive and paint as much as we can today, and I'll come back tomorrow and tell you guys how I did. But other than that, I think we're done for the day. I'm going to continue to drink my tea and start on this diamond painting. Cause we gotta roll, man. We gotta roll. So yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. It was all for nothing, but it's fine. It's fine. Now I know for tomorrow how to fix this. See you tomorrow. Hello. It is Thursday, January 12th, I think. And this will be the last little video that I'm filming for this week's Bedside Chats because this is going up tomorrow, Friday. So yay. Because that's, I think, the best way for me to do this. But hello. It is getting dark outside because I lost track of time. And forgot to film this morning. Was doing other things. Hardly diamond painted at all today, which is strange because I didn't do like anything. I was off of work today, so I had the full day, and I was going to diamond paint more today, and I just did not. So that's great. I'm off to a really terrible start with my goal, and I blame TikTok. Actually, I really do. It's a leech. TikTok is a leech. I need to probably delete it off my phone because I spend way too long wasting my time on that app. It's terrible. And I'm not on any other social media pretty much, except occasionally Instagram to scroll through my feed to see everybody's diamond paintings. But like, come on. Yeah, like, it's terrible. There are so many other ways to be productive. And it's awful. And I felt very unproductive today. Although this morning I did start to do like some sort of version of Pilates. I don't know if it's exactly Pilates. I don't think it is. There's no machines involved. It was all like floor work, mat work, and it looked easy. And I was like, I can do that. If this will like help my core and like get me a little bit more in better shape. No, it's terrible. It's really actually not great. How out of shape I am. So I started that. I did like a 35-minute workout this morning, and it was hard, but I can see myself kind of keeping up with it. My goal right now is like 2 days a week to dedicate to doing that. Because I work a lot in the mornings, although next week I was scheduled for 1 day of work, which is not ideal, but you know what? It happens because I'm also going away next weekend. So, you know, it is what it is. Hi, so what else happened the past couple of days? I went back to rehearsals last night. I actually have rehearsal in a few hours because I'm filming this a little later. I'm drinking water today. I love the progression. So we started with coffee and then tea, and now I have water. So that it's just very funny. It's whatever. So yeah, I mean, I just feel like I'm spending so much time during my day doing absolutely nothing to be productive other than that half-hour workout I did today, which actually was very nice. And I'm gonna feel it tomorrow in my core and my legs, which is what I want. So that's like one way I'm bettering myself. But other than that, I feel like I just am wasting my life away. Sorry for the random cut. I got a text from my boss that I'm going to be by myself at work tomorrow, which is, you know what? That's great. I love that for me. So, yeah. As far as everything else goes, it's kind of like, it's been a very chill week. I've been working. I've been kind of feeling a little in all honesty, just to be like transparent, like dissociative. And my goal this year was really to try to like live in the moment. And I feel like I'm not adhering to that goal, and I'm kind of just like not here. So I'm trying to figure out steps I could take in order to become more present in the here and now. Because that is really important to me, especially because I feel like I've wasted a lot of my adolescence and young adult life kind of being detached from everything, and that might be due to a lot of things, like trauma or like just different stressors, and I know how to cope with it, but I'm not doing exactly all of that. And instead, I'm kind of just surfing TikTok to escape having to do anything and be present, because I guess in my head, I feel like being present means having to feel emotions. How awful. That's awful. That's a really awful thing to say, but I think there's some truth to it. a weird way. So then that's why I like diamond painting, because it kind of grounds me and centers me a little bit, and also like gives me time to reflect. But I don't know exactly how to branch out from the really addictive things that take me away from being grounded. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just feel like that's something that a lot of people don't talk about, is dealing with like everyday life and how we feel and as people. And I don't know. And I feel like doing these videos too are really centering and grounding, just to kind of word vomit a little bit. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at this week. Bad week for diamond painting, that's for sure. That is for sure. Really bad week for diamond painting. I wish I had time tonight, but I will be at rehearsal for a little bit. Who knows? Maybe I will diamond paint a little bit when I get back, but by then it'll be kind of late. I could diamond paint for a little bit beforehand, so we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I'm still kind of like, you know, scatterbrained, not really here, kind of sucks. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I'm feeling. I still have goals that I'm trying to adhere to, and I don't know, I just feel like I took one step forward and then like kind of three steps forward and like kind of a step and a half back. That's how I kind of feel. But yeah. So I think that's it for this week. I'm sorry to end this on kind of like a somber note, but I'm starting to like, you know, feel some type of way. So we're gonna end it here. I'm gonna diamond paint a little bit because I feel like I really need to. And I hope you enjoyed. And if you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would mean a lot to me, and leaving a like if you like. And I would love to know how your week was in the comments below. So please feel free to do that. And I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whenever it is you are watching this. And I hope you have a very productive week ahead of you and a relaxing weekend, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!